So the attack stack, created by Dennis Corley at dcputt.com, great training tool to train the vertical strike aspect on your putting stroke. So what it is it's 3 discs, and when you stack them on top of each other, the red's on the bottom, then the green, the white sits on top. If you knock the white one off the top, then your putter's traveling 5 to 8 millimeters away from the earth. If it's above that, you're above 8 millimeters. If you take out the green and leave the red below it, then you're below the 5 millimeters. So if we put that on the ground, stack them on top of each other, set up to it like you're going to make a nice stroke. Once you make your stroke, if nothing moves, that means that leading edge is coming above 8 millimeters from the ground when it crossed the attack stack. Now that would be hitting the golf ball in the bottom of your putter face, which would hit above the equator, which could send the golf ball into the ground, just like a topped golf ball in the full swing. If you make another attempt at it, and just the white leaves, that means the bottom of the putter ran into the white disc. To the bottom, the leading edge was 5 to 8 millimeters above the ground. So we're going to be hitting our golf ball in the middle of the face on the vertical aspect. Then on the last one, if it goes too low, you could hit all the discs out of the way, or slightly above that, the red disc could stay and then the green could go, which means the leading edge was below that 5 millimeters. So then you're going to start hitting the golf ball on top of the putter, which now you have run into a chance of hitting the turf or even hitting the golf ball on top of the face. So once you get the height feel, now that's working on your stroke, getting the mechanics down, so you're controlling the height of the circle or the stroke throughout the putter. Now that could be changed by elbow bends, it could be changed by wrist bends, it could be changed by the rib cage moving up and down. It could also be changed by, if I happen to lean back too much, now I'm too low behind it, coming up to miss the golf ball or the attack stack. And then the same one, by hitting too down on it or too low, I could be moving too far forwards, which now I'm hitting down into the ground. I could be lengthening my arms, or I could be lengthening my wrist, or lowering my body. So once you get your feels of making your nice rehearsal stroke, as you're knocking off the top white disc, setting up to the golf ball, making that same motion, now you're going to get the feeling of what it's like to hit it solid in the middle of the face vertically from bottom to top. And then if you need to work on center strikes, you can always place tees on the ground or 2 golf balls on the ground just outside your putter head. And then making strokes, can the putter swing back through the middle? If I hit the outside ball, then the putter swung farther away from me where I started. Could be arms, could be upper body, something made the putter move farther away from me. If I hit the inside golf ball, something made it swing closer to me. And if I can get it to go through the middle, that's going to be pretty solid toe to heel. So you could even combine that with the attack stack, stack them back on top of each other, put it right there in the middle. So these could be golf balls, these could be tees. I've seen Tiger for years placing tees down on the edges of his putter. Now you're combining 2 drills together. Can we hit the ball in the middle of the face, toe to heel? And then can we also hit the ball vertically in the center from bottom edge to top edge? So once you get set into there, you can go through your routine, looking, acting like you got a target, making a stroke, and say, oh, I just nicked the top white piece. So my putter traveled probably close to that 8 millimeters away from the ground, and I left the 2 outside golf balls, which means the attack stack was hit in the middle of my putter face. So once you get the ball coming out of the middle of your club face, toe to heel and vertically, there's 2 things that can help you with your speed control.